Hello farmers, good evening farmers. So we are here again and today we are having an issue of diarrhea at the farm, and that is why we are here. And I'm going to teach you the step I use in my farm. What I use in my farm might not be applicable to any other farmer. So stay tuned and watch the way I conduct the treatment. All right, and I always tell farmers, if you are learned through a particular vet, concentrate on what you've learned if it's working for your farm. And once it's not working for you, then you change the method. But you don't just start learning so many things and at the end of the day it might not work in your farm. All right, so just key in to what is working for you, and I'm sure this method I'm applying will definitely work for you because that's what I'm applying. So cameraman, come closer. This is an example of a diarrhea of a goat. All right, so the goat is having diarrhea, and then you can see him. He has dropped this like 3 times today, and that's why we are here to showcase the video to you. And something else I want to prove to you here is that if you find out, if the goats come here, direct the camera very well. If the goat is having catarrh by the nostrils here, that's the time you find out that it could be either PPR or a kind of disease that has affected the goat. But for now, it could be that the goat needs deworm. All right, the goat had not been dewormed, so and some things like that can lead to stooling or diarrhea at the farm, and that's why we are going to be treating the goats today. And then the first treatment I always tell farmers I use. All right, it could be to you that it's not working, but I tell you it works. All right, but you feel it's not working, but it works for sure. And what are the methods? The first method I will tell you is that apart from injectable, for those that are not good at injecting the goats, all right, you can get your liquid Diarrhea. All right, so I'm going to take you 3 things. All right, so you get your liquid Diarrhea, and then you put it in the mouth of the goat, and then some antibiotics, and then give to the goat. Apart from that, there's another method I apply at the farm, very quick and fast. The flagyl that you use, that's the human drugs, instead of the 2 tabs that human being use, because this one they have 4 stomachs, so you are going to be using about 5 tablets for this goat. This goat is a month-old goat. All right, you're going to be using 5 tablets for this goat to be able to help in regulating it to work inside of him, so it will work. Then even if you don't have your antibiotic, use your tetracycline and add to it. I tell you, the goat will be fine in no time. Now, the third one, which is the injectable, and you can see we got our very fresh syringe. Always make sure you are hygienic at the farm. Do not use what you have used before because it's going to affect your animal, and then they will start dying one after the other. So we'll be injecting these goats because we want to use the fast system. All right, these injectables are always the fastest, and that's why. But because when farmers do not know how to use it, then it becomes an issue. All right, so now we are going to be injecting the goats. The first one, because we don't want this video to be too long, we'll be using oxytetracycline 200 LA. So that's what I'll be using, but because it's a small goat, so we are using 1 ml. All right, we're using 1 ml for this one, and then I will deworm this goat with Avomec. All right, and then aside from this one now, sulfonol. All right, I'm going to be giving this goat sulfonol because of the stooling, so it's going to be stopping the stooling. All right, and then vitamin. You can use your B complex or your multivitamin to help the goat to eat well because it's losing a lot of water and energy. So you give the goat. So I will shoot the first one and then we end the video there because we don't want this video to be too long. So I will shoot the first one, which is, you see here, 1 ml. All right, this is 1 ml now. So now you can use the video. So that is it. All right. Okay, so ensure that the air wouldn't get into the body of the goats. All right, so we do the first one. This is an antibiotic we are giving the goat right now. He's not used to this, so we will not be surprised. We will not be surprised if he screams. All right, so we will not be surprised when you say